ain't here to spend no dish, just talk my shit, but I'm finna get after. Keep the pipe on my head, no, I cannot slip just in case they gon' want some static. Say you gon' do something, but it happen. When I catch you, I'm letting you have it. No, I'm from 4-3 and I'm A&T, so I'm throwing up the 4, what's happening? He making me mad, I'm clapping. Even mama know I ain't ducking no static. Ain't knowing the name of my odds, but if it's as rough, you know I'ma wreck it. Either or too good, she squirt my mouth, you know that I call it a beverage. And most these niggas, they be some rats, they getting the sale, start telling. I'm hitting the roads for the piece with a blick with me, you know I don't know. Got a big old booty, I like when she move it, ain't nobody doing it better. And I like when I'm getting behind, she fucking me back while I count the cheddar. No, she bad, try to leave, can't let her. She say that she love me, I tell her you better. All I wanna do is stack up some bands and make sure my neck gon' froze. Tryna make 6 figures by next year and buy my mama home. I ain't asking for help, I don't need no hands, just know I'ma do this alone. As a kid, my dad went around and now I'm grown and it made me strong. I shed in my blood, sweat in my tears, you can hear that shit in my song. If a nigga wanna play with me, wanna tweak with me, I'm getting them gone. Don't know if he gon' make it to heaven or hell, either way I'm sending them home. Can't wait till I get to the crib with my bitch in the bed, she gon' wait in the throne. I saw my RP froze, I crept up on him cause he moved wrong. I step outside with all my lights and all my diamonds on froze. I know
Yes, sir.
I'ma smack your ass if you change my song.
Solid Brothers Entertainment. Somebody gotta talk about it. Somebody gotta talk about it. Let's go. Yes, sir. Thank y'all for tuning in. AMT Lil Key, let's go. What's going on, my people? Solid Brother Entertainment. Back with Somebody Gotta Talk About It. So somebody gotta talk about it. Let's get started. Waste no time. We got Shilo. Here's where I feel like the NFL may make a mistake. He doesn't get the attention that his brother gets, no doubt. He plays defense. And maybe not looked upon as him being that game changer like his brother, but he is a game changer. Let's get that straight. He is a game changer. Big hits, puts his body on the line. What NFL team wouldn't want that? What NFL team wouldn't want that? Now what we need to be working on is him and his brother should play on the same team. So if I have the pick, or a multiple of picks, I'm taking Shedeur with my first pick or whatever pick I have, and then in that next second round, third round, we're taking Shilo. We're taking Shilo. They got to be on the same team. You get the most out of them. It's just what it is. The competition is going to always be there. Always. So if he go out on offense, he's going to want to go out on defense and do something. He's going to want to go out on defense and do something. And that's a fact. That is a fact. So, we'll see. When the combine, since they didn't invite him to the combine, is what he told us. He'll have his pro day at Colorado, though. No problem. I see he's trying to get to that 4.4 time. I believe he's not far off from it. Which you already heard the man, one of the combine specialists, say that if you get to this, you're in this tier of defensive backs. And I think he's going to show everybody that he's in that tier of defensive backs. Now we're going to move on over to Shedeur and Cam. I like that Shedeur is pushing Cam. I like that we've seen that Cam may be a little rattled. I think he's rattled a little bit, even though they're working out. And they say the youngsters, when they work out together, they don't get. But there seems to be a rivalry amongst them too. that's going to translate into the NFL. See, Cam, truthfully, he thought that he could mentally get in Shedeur head because he don't feel like he's come from the same situation as he's came from. If we've been, we all know what I'm talking about. You don't think that he has the that because he may have you think it's privilege, but Deion Sanders doesn't look like a privileged dad just because I have money. You don't have money. That's just what his dad said. I'm not saying he's not gonna take care of his son, but he's making his sons work for everything that they got. He's making them work. And Cam probably found that the hard way. See, it's one thing about an athlete, the scariest athlete that there is an athlete that has the talent but also puts the work in. An athlete that has the talent but also puts the work in. See, them is what you call great athletes. Great athletes. Great. And Cam found out that you can't play the mind games with him. You threw a bunch of screens in college. Come on. You threw screens in college too. Let's stop it. You just little tactics that you thought you would get in his head. Then you found out you can't get in his head. But it's gonna be a great rival. It's gonna be a great rival. It's gonna be a great rival. Only thing I can say about to Cam is gonna be a great player too. The only thing I can say about Cam, whoever's in Cam's corner, stop that. You don't have to try to attack the other athletes to big yourself up. Let your talent speak for itself. You don't have to because that mental you can't get in either one of their heads. Travis or Shedeur. You can't get into their head. And Travis comes from the same situation you come from, so you definitely can't get in his head. He ain't gonna let you trick him off. He ain't gonna let you trick him off. Neither one of them. So whoever's in Cam's corner, y'all stop that. Tell him to calm that down. Just stop it. He don't have to attack. We know he has great talent. He doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to attack the other players to try to big himself up. Because in reality, you look small when you do that. You look small. Which is why if you don't be number one pick, could be a reason why. Because other people see it too. But you have the talent. You have what it takes. And mark my words, even it came out his mouth. He can't wait to play each other. He can't wait to play. So that right there will be forever a rival. That will forever be a rival right there going forward. What we got going on with AMD? If y'all into the graphics cards, then y'all know. If y'all even on these computers, then you know a key component to the computer is the CPU and the GPU. Radeon, can we get it right this time? Can we get it right, Radeon? Can we get it right? Here's a 7900 XT. This is what the numbers say. Here's a 79 XT. This is XTX. This is all supposed to be for 4K. All 4K. I'm showing the 7800 XT because I still rock on the old 6800 XT. And it's better or same as the 7800 XT. But you expected me to maybe go and grab the new GPU, the 9070. Why would y'all start off with the 9070 when NVIDIA is dropping the 5080, 5090, They're now dropping the 5070 57 Ti. They're saying the 9070 supposedly can beat the 5070, but that's not what we're working on, AMD. You guys, we want to support you. You all have the opportunity to take over NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a hot mess right now, if you're asking me. And they're just selling because the name, the name, and y'all have had opportunities to take them down. So I'm gonna give you a little advice on how to take them down. If you want to really take them down. I think I done said this before. The 9070, if you say it's better than the 5070 Ti, which we want the best of what you got. We want to be able to compete. We want to be able to go out and buy a card that can compete with the 50, 90, 50, 80. That's what we want. And we want the card. If you want to make the money, here's how you do it. You come out with that card. You're gonna have to take a loss at some point, but you already taken the loss. So this is why I don't get with you guys. You already taken the loss by sales and not selling the way you want to sell, because everybody still buys a NVIDIA graphics card. It's just what it is. I still have both, and most people might buy both. But primarily, this last generation, or the before that, I went with AMD with the 6800 XT. I have a 3070, 3080. We went with that, and we went with the 6800 XT, and I was astounding. That card was much better than those cards, easily. By far, the 6800 was better than the 3070, and compatible pretty much with the 3080. It just was. It just was. But here's how you beat them. Whatever you come up with. You said 9070, so I'm assuming y'all got a 9090. If y'all go 97, I'm sure y'all got a 9090. Well, the 9090 has to be on par with the 5090. And you need to just come out and say, you know what? We've been behind. We're going to drop this card for $700. We're going to give you the performance close to a 5090 or 5080, whichever two cards that you have. And we're going to sell them for $700 and $600. Oh, the 9070? Oh, we're selling that for $350. We're going to get that card to you for $350. You know how many people your stock will be gone. You could literally, yes, you would take probably a hit, but you're already taking a hit. You're already taking a hit. So why not flood the market with your GPUs? Why not? Why not flood the market with the AMD GPUs? You don't think everybody that got a NVIDIA graphics card, they will come over there and snatch one of them up, even if they had a NVIDIA graphics card. And then once they see the performance is compatible or just about the same, because really where y'all lacking at, and let's just be real, it isn't so much it's the ray tracing. That's where it's lacking. Is the ray tracing. The ray tracing just isn't the same. It tanks the AMD card. Once that ray tracing hit, it tanks. It tanks. And don't get me wrong, the video, they done cheated the system and they done made the frame generation. So you're not getting a true accuracy of the card's real ability, because it is fake frames. But I said this 3 years ago when they did this. 3 years ago. And AMD has come along to their frame generation being a lot better. R&D, this thing came along. DLS, that's what they did. They done came out with the new technology. New technology. New technology. They want it 4 times. They done figured out how to make it 4 times. 4 times the frames. It looks good, so if that's what it is, that's what we going to. But AMD, you have a chance with the RDNA 4 to really show DLS that RDNA 4 is just as good, if not better. Oh, this is what we've been working on, and we ready to provide either the same type of technology or something even better. 700. You drop a card, your flagship card for 700. Everybody in America buys it. Everybody in the world buys it. You drop the 9070 and it comes out at 350 to 400. Yeah, you may think you're taking a loss, but you're not taking a loss because what you're taking over is market shares, and that's where you guys can't get off the ground. You don't have enough market shares to take over Nvidia. But if you do that, you surely will. You surely will. Now, let's go on over here to today's loaf and Jack West. Of course, Deion Sanders' daughter, she ain't liking that. She definitely is not liking that. Now, you done got into it with the mama, so of course, this has spiraled out of control, and the mama loving it. You could just tell. I'm not gonna get messy into all the, but she like it that she wants to be the only woman in his life. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he's provided her a lifestyle that, and you can't be mad at her. You just can't. But what's really going on? Let's just take a listen. Let's just take a listen.
Ever been in a friend zone that you wanted to get out of?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you get out of it?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm still in the friend zone right now.
Oh. Yo, Dej got work husbands. You one of them and she got
Why you
another one.
calling me? She got
She
two.
got work husbands.
Don't start
funny
that
as
now,
hell.
man. I took him to the good part, so he didn't really see the trenched out part.
I done been to the trenches.
Who took you to the trenches in
I
Detroit?
done been outside of the
Nobody
trenches.
took
I
you
done
to
had
the
shows
trenches.
everywhere. I'm pretty sure I done been everywhere. Out
I
there.
done been in your trenches, though, right?
Yeah, facts.
Dej is valid.
Yeah, hey,
Super
yeah,
valid.
yeah, back in the day for sure.
So what y'all think? So of course she's probably gonna feel some type of way. Yeah, we gotta be honest. We gotta be honest. She's gonna feel some type of way. It's just what it is. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you gotta make a living. Y'all making songs together, but that is, I think your ex boo or something. So your ex girl. So I'm pretty sure she gonna feel some type of way. Is she wrong? Is she right? But where it went sideways is that she did disrespect your mom. So in some form or fashion, And so that's where it may have went. But let's be real about your mom. Stop it. Stop it. That's Deion Sanders' daughter. You can't talk and think she's never gonna be broke. So let's just stop it. Deion Sanders is gonna take care of his kids no matter what. He may not give them uh $5 billion, but if they need $1 million or something to get back on their feet, $2 million to get back on their feet, or whatever it is, he's gonna take care of that. So let's stop it with the narrative that she's broke and all this and need stop it. Stop it. That's Deion Sanders' daughter. He gonna take care of his kids regardless. He gonna make them work for it, but he'll find something for them to work for it, and he'll take care of them. He'll pay them. He'll take care of them. Let's just let's stop it. Now we're gonna move on to Doug Gottlieb. Doug, stop it. Stop it. You was attacking Bronny James, and we ain't gonna. I even won't even say you attacking him, but you trying to throw false narratives up there of Bronny, and I'm just gonna give you a prime example. I like Anthony Roy. I like Anthony Roy, but stop it. You're trying to compare him to Bronny James. Stop it. And I'm going to give you what the comparisons that you want. I'm going to give you the comparisons that you want. Anthony Roy, let's just say, his freshman year, how many points did he average? 4 points, right? His freshman year in college, he averaged 4 points. So you're trying to say that Anthony Roy by far is a better player than Bronny James. Now, Anthony Roy has been in college. And if y'all wonder where Anthony played, go look him up. But he plays for Wisconsin Green Bay. Let's just talk about it. That's the school he plays for, Wisconsin Green Bay. But we're comparing him to Bronny James. You averaged 4 points at Wisconsin Green Bay your freshman year. Now you are up to 25 points or so some your junior year here, but even your sophomore year, you only averaged 10 points. Bronny James in basically his sophomore year is averaging 20 points in the G League. 19, 20 points in the G League. So clearly it's not even the same. It's nowhere even the same. That you're trying to make a narrative of comparing Anthony Roy, which I like the kid, he's a good player, to Bronny James. It's not even close. It's not even close. Let's just say that. It's not even close. Not even close. But just for context, just for context, let's just show Anthony Roy career stats. Freshman year, what did I say? 4 points. Sophomore year, what did I say? 10 points. And I said his junior year here this year, yes, he's up to 25 points. But we're gonna say Bronny James is up to 20-some points already his second year in the G League. He's up to 20-some points already in the G League. And I like Anthony. Don't get me wrong. Anthony's a good player. He will be able to play at the next level. He will be able to play at the next level. But for you to compare this kid to Bronny James, Doug Gottlieb, stop it. Stop it. I don't know what you got against LeBron, or if you do got something against LeBron. Stop it. Yes, his son deserves to play in the NBA. Okay? Let's just stop all the narrative that his son doesn't deserve to play in the NBA. Stop it. Let's just stop it. He deserves to be there. Regardless if you think he don't deserve to be there, he deserves to be there. He does. And every player is gonna struggle when they're young coming into the league. That's just what it is. Every kid is going to struggle coming into the league. Everybody. And I don't care if you scored 20 in if you scored 20 in college, you still gonna come to the league and struggle. It's just what it is. It's part of the game. It's nothing that you could do. I don't care who you are. You can be a 20-something point scorer. You're still gonna struggle coming into the league. It's gonna take you a few years to figure out what's your niche. How do I get there? What do I need to do? What I need to work on? All these things play a factor. So for you to compare Anthony Roy to Bronny James, it's not even close. Bronny is by far a better player and athlete than Anthony Roy. And when he gets 3 years in another year, when he gets to be what you would consider 3 years out of his high school, he's going to be that much more developed. Not saying that Anthony isn't. Anthony's going to be a great player, like I said. But for you to use him to compare to Bronny James, when Anthony Roy averaged 4 points, when I just showed you, he averaged 4 points his freshman year too. And that's what you was saying about Bronny James, right? He only averaged 4 points, whatever it is. Well, Anthony Roy, that same kid that just wants to be an NBA star, averaged 4 points his freshman year. So we need to stop the Bronny James bashing. Stop it. He's in the league. People want to debate, does he belong in the league? Yes, he belongs in the league. Yes, he belongs in the league. He has the talent to be in the league and play in the league. Yes. He just had to learn to be aggressive. So he has all the athletic ability to get it done, but he needs to be learning to be aggressive, and that's what he's learning. You don't have to play second or third fiddle. It's times that you're going to need to take over, and that's what he's learning. That's what he's learning. So Doug, stop it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But it's Solid Brothers Entertainment. We just want to talk about it. We just want to talk about it real fast, real quick. We just want to talk about it. Y'all make sure y'all leave comments. Tell me what you think about Doug. If you agree with me with him and Anthony Roy and Bronny James. Tell me what y'all think about the Dejlo Jacquez and Deion Sanders' daughter. Tell me what y'all think about that. Tell me what y'all think about Shilo and him going to the same team as Shedeur. And what type of pro you think Shilo? Let's be real. I think he's gonna be a hell of a defensive player. He can hit. He ain't scared to hit. He can tackle. He can tackle. That's the first thing that's missing in the game. You got to have people out there that can tackle these guys. Tell me what y'all think about that. Tell me what y'all think about AMD coming to snatch up the market shares by trying to underbid Nvidia on the graphics cards. 350. How many of y'all would pick up the 9070 if there was 350 right off through the gate? How many of y'all would pick up the 9090, 9080, whatever it is, if it's 650, 550? How many of y'all would snatch that off the shelf faster than what you could do? And I will say, Intel, I believe you guys are making a good start on y'all graphics cards. I haven't got one, so if y'all want to send me one, Intel, I would appreciate, because I do want to test it, because I think the new graphics card that y'all got is around the 40 series something, 4060, 4070. We need to compare it to see even if you're getting the 47, y'all graphics cards are still cheaper than what the Nvidia is offering. So Intel, send me one of them cards. Send me one. Let me check it out. Let me see what the Arc or the Battle Mage is working with. But it's your boy, Double A, Tony Tone, Solid Brothers Entertainment. Peace.
I know that they hating on me. Got some people that's banking on me. One of verses gonna cost you a fee. Mama told me don't play in the streets. She was kinda discouraged. She saw me with E. I know that this pain I can see in her eyes when the covers on me. Pretty big, got her hair done and her nails done and white toast for the feet. I be chasing these millions and counting up bread. Like why would I focus on B? Like why would I focus on you when I ride with your bitch? She focus on me. Tell her friends she hang with, let's go. AMT on my mighty, let's go. I've been spending indifferent, was counting up different, just flipping through paper that's green. I ain't really been trying to be seen, but bitch start screaming, I step on the scene. Got a dead bitch all in my bed, I'm counting up bread while she rubbing on me. I like what she loving on me, she giving me hair while I'm smoking the trees. She say, I'm telling her ass, baby, loving ain't easy. All these women been doing me greasy, they making these problems, said they wouldn't leave me. I done had a fair share with these women, and some was just toxic and some with some demons. I think that these bitches be lying, they all of the time, they say that they need me. Like what can you do, can you please me? Can you make me some money in 3 weeks? Matter of fact, girl, I'm hungry, come feed me. I like when she touch me and squeezing. When we get done fucking, she sleeping. Get a dick and touch, now she ain't leaving. Like a drug, I know that she fiending. Made me nut up the top, then repeat it. I know that they hating on me. Got some people that's banking on me. One of verses gonna cost you a fee. Mama told me don't play in the streets. She was kinda discouraged. She saw me in heat. I know that this pain I can see. Cause see in the eyes when the covers on me. I know that they hating on me. Got some people that's banking on me. One of verses gonna cost you a fee. Mama told me don't play in the streets. She was kinda discouraged. She saw me in heat. I know that this pain I can see. Cause see in the eyes when the covers on me. Pretty big, got her hair done and her nails done and white toast for their feet. I be chasing these millions and counting up bread. Like why would I focus on bitch? Like why would I focus on you when I ride with your bitch? She focus on me. Tell her friends she hang with, let's be. AMT on my mighty, let's be.